What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Saturday. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin and talk about if it may pump or dump. And also, we're going to take a look at Litecoin. First, I want to remind you guys that for my appreciation for the 10,000 subscribers, we will be giving away an aluminum Bitcoin sign. There's a choice of 2 of them. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you smash the like button, and leave your comments in the comment section down below. Also, I want to remind you guys, there is a free Discord group. It's 100% free. Great community, guys. Check it out. It's in the description below. All you have to do is click the link. It'll bring you in there. And there is some other affiliate links down there too that really help the channel out and help keep the content free. So definitely check those out if you can. And let's get into it. All right, so one more thing. My wife's webpage is up. It sells crypto gear. She does an awesome job. This is not cheap stuff. This isn't the cheap vinyl stuff. It's actually, it's called sublimation. It's great stuff. There's the signs. There's t-shirts, cups, beer koozies, hats, all kinds of stuff. So check it out if you get a chance. That also really helps support the channel, guys. And let's get into the charts. So yesterday I had this target of 99.48. We hit the 99.50 area. Keep in mind, if we do break down below this, guys, we could be looking at the 9,300. I don't think that's going to happen, in my personal opinion. And a reminder, this is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind, it's still a speculative market. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like, and leave your comments. Share the video, too. Anyways, so looking at the target, I had it at 99.48. Looks like we got to 99.50. This holds. I think we'll be getting a bounce up from here, guys. And my target from there is around the 10,750 range, which would break the top of this bull flag. But keep in mind, if we do break down back below this, we're most likely headed, and if we break the 95.80 range, then we're headed down to the 93.30 range, somewhere in there. But again, I don't believe that's going to happen. I think we're going to get a nice bounce here. Keep in mind, that's my opinion. But also, if we do get up to here, I think we're going to get some resistance around 10.5, which is the top of this bull flag. And yes, I'm still calling it a bull flag, not a triangle. Reason being is these 2 wicks right here. If you look at this channel, it lines up beautifully. Actually, it moved a little bit, but yeah, lines up beautifully. That is a bull flag, guys. And on a bull flag, this would be A, B, C, D, and E. E usually is off the median of the bull flag. It usually never makes it back down to the bottom. On a true bull flag, all you need is the 2 touches here. And from E, then we continue up from there. So that's why I believe this is a bull flag still. And like I said, we might be getting some resistance here at the 10.5. If we break through, we're looking at the 10.7. And once we break the top of this bull flag, I do believe we most likely come back down and retest it for support and go up. Although, with all the people thinking we're going down and the bears, they may just have to FOMO in, and it may just continue on up, guys. We will see what happens. That's pretty much what happened back in February. So, also, we have this resistance at the 10.9 area from way back here, and here we had resistance. So we'll probably, it may blow through there, but it may be tough. So keep an eye on this area. If we get a massive rejection, then we could be going lower, but I don't think so. I think we're going to pop through this. The next measured move off that would be $12,500 range. Let's look at the RSI, and that actually, let me go back here real quick. I do have this red 8,000. That would be my ultimate low here. If we, like I said, if we get major rejection and come back down, which I honestly don't think is going to happen, guys, but this is crypto, right? So yeah, that's the 9,300 would be coming back down to test this yellow trend line. But like I said, I believe we're continuing up from here. Let's look at the RSI. Whoops. that out of the way and see how that's looking. As you can see, we had this falling wedge here, falling broadening wedge. We popped out of it, formed another falling broadening wedge, popped out of it. Here's where we are now. It looks like, you know, I could use this peak over here, right there, and we've, you know, still getting resistance, or we're getting support off this now. So I do believe we continue up from here, guys. But like I said, if we did go lower, it would probably do more like it did over here. Come back down, test the top of it, test, and that would look something like this. So keep an eye on the RSI, guys. As you guys know, I love my RSI. I think this is, you know, gives us the best view of what's going on in the market. It's a true indicator. It's not a lagging indicator. I think all that other crap is noise. Less is better, in my opinion. Let's look at the daily. So in the daily, there's still a possibility for more downward motion in here. As you can see it, we had this falling wedge we broke out of, came back down, tested it for support, and formed a broadening falling wedge. So we could get a little bit lower here, guys. Like I said, it's not necessary, but it's possible. Let's look at the price action in the daily. So like I said, in the daily, I do believe we could pop above this weekend. I know everybody's talking about Bakkt and Monday, and that it's gonna dump like it did back in when the futures got released in 2017. I don't think that's gonna happen, guys. I think what's gonna happen is everybody waiting for that is gonna be FOMOing in big time. So let's look at these measured moves on the daily. This would be the measured move of the channel, which is the bull flag, and the breakout of that would get us around the 14,500 range. And the next measured move would be looking at this area from here to here as the flagpole with the breakout, and that gets us to the 17,900 range. And it doesn't mean we shoot straight up, guys. Remember, these are points of heavy resistance, I believe, when we get up to that point. So let's go into the weekly. Going to the RSI first. We've been watching this for weeks and weeks. This is the weekly RSI. As you can see, it's in a falling wedge, which we've broken out of here and coming back down now. But I do believe this could possibly tick up this weekend. If not next week, I have almost no doubt, guys, that if this weekend it doesn't pop up, this coming week is going to be bullish as hell. Reason being, we're making lower lows in the RSI. Going to the price action, we're making higher lows in the price action. That's hidden bullish divergence, guys. We've been talking about this for a long time on this channel. This is a bullish formation. If we go back to the daily real quick, I do want to point out also the volume. You can see the volume's declining massively here. And that's while we're in this formation. When we're in a formation, the volume's dying down. It's getting ready to burst. And I do believe the burst is going to be a burst up. So let's look at the weekly again. And I'll show you why I believe we could hit 46,000 by the end of the year. I still believe it's possible, guys. I know a lot of people think that's crazy, but I do believe it's still possible. Measuring this as the flagpole from the breakout back here in March. Take that up to the top of the bull flag. The measured move off that is 20,000. And that's our old all-time high. You can see off of this trend line here, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. I've had this trend line, and right at 20,000, that's right around the very end of October, beginning of November. Now let's look at 2017. And the reason I'm going to look at 2017, guys, is because I do believe, like this was 2011, 12, 13. I do believe we are reforming this whole cycle here. You can check back past videos. I don't want to go through it all. But the other thing I'm looking at is this. The gold weekly versus the Bitcoin daily. And this is my end of the year target, 46,000. Like I said, you can go back to prior videos and see, but I'll show you real quick. If you look back here in 2017, we had almost the same type bull flag right here. And the break of that was in September. We went from September from 4,000 all the way to 8,000 in November. That was a 96% gain. We look here, if we break out in September, a 91% gain would get us to our measured move of 20,000. Back here it was 96, right here it's 91. Then from November, we went from 8,000 all the way to 20,000 by December. It was about 3.5 weeks. That's 146% from November to December. Now here, from November to December, it would be 124% to get us up to the 146. Back here it was 146%. Here it's going to be only take 124% to get us to our 46,000. So that's why I believe we're headed there, guys. Yeah, still looks good to me. We'll take a look at Litecoin, but before we do that, I talked about BuyDAO yesterday, and I told you guys I was thinking about getting into it. Well, I did get into it, and I want to show you my wallet. Like I said, you can stake and actually get passive income from it, and you know, I think it's a good project. And I've watched MarkerDAO, and MarkerDAO blew up. And if you know anything about MarkerDAO, it's at like, I think $500 and some a piece for MarkerDAO. And what it is it's all based on a stable coin. And MarkerDAO's is called the DAI. BuyDAO's is called the Buy. And what it does is, it's a decentralized finance. It's for leverage trading and stuff. And the people that got in early to MarkerDAO, I can only imagine the money they made at where it's at now. It's really early to get into BuyDAO now. It's like a penny a piece, and you can put in as much as you want. And I think it's a minimal of $250. And like I said, you can stake off it. And right now it's a 50% staking power. That's huge, and it's gonna end here pretty soon. I think in the fourth quarter it goes down to 30%. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Just imagine if you bought it off for a penny and it even went to $1. I mean, it's just amazing. So, you know, do your own due diligence, read the white paper. I'll leave a link to it below in the description. But this is my wallet. As you can see, it's doing like $12.40 a day staking it, which is 1,239.73 bid tokens a day it's making for me. So, you know, do the math on that, guys. It's something to look at. And all you have to do to stake it is download the wallet, purchase it, and it automatically starts staking. Like I said, right now I'm at 50% staking power. After the whole thing comes out, and I think it's the end of 2020, then it'll go down to 3% staking. But until then, I mean, you can get makes pretty good gains. I mean, it's a great passive income. Again, guys, it's risky, but no risk, no reward. That's how I look at it. So do your own due diligence. And I just wanted to let you guys know and be open and show you what I'm doing. So anyway, now is the time to get in if you're going to do it for 50% staking. So let's get into Litecoin. All right, so Litecoin. We had the target in Litecoin at $70.25 range, which would be the retest of this blue line. But if we look here in the RSI, we are dropping below this trend line here. Actually, I don't know if we are. Let me straighten that trend line out. So yeah, we're not dropped below it now. If we do drop, we're probably headed towards that $70 range. If not, we will get a pop up from here. But we will, let's see what's going on in the price action. So if we continue up from here, my next target's still that 81.57. And that is a measured move. Looking at this as a falling channel here, from the support line here, resistance line here, do the measured move where it broke out, gets me up to that 81.57 range. So that's still my next target, guys. If we go up from here, we could be going straight to there. If not, zoom in here. If this, you can see it looks like we're about to have a golden cross with the 200 EMA and the 55 EMA here. We did get support at the 55, so yeah, it looks like we could go up to the 81.57 from here, but I still have this target down here just in case. If we break below this 55 EMA, we're most likely headed down to that $70 range, which would be breaking down out of this rising wedge. Excuse me. All right, let's look at the daily RSI, and then we'll go into the daily price action. And again, I want to thank all you guys for all the support, for liking, commenting, and sharing, and helping this channel grow. I really appreciate it more than you know. So we're looking at this rising channel in the daily that we fell out of in a falling channel. Then we watched this falling broadening wedge, which we popped out of, and then popped out of this channel. As you can see, we have more room to come down and test this for support. That's why I believe we'll most likely see that $70 range. Let's go into the price action. As you know, I have these lower lows in here, and that's only if we break down past this, guys. If we break down past the 70, then I think we're probably headed back down towards these, but I don't think it's likely at all, and I'll show you another measured move right now. Actually, I think there was one I forgot to show you back here. Let's go back to the 4 hours. Sorry about that. Yeah, the 92. So I have this other target at $92, which lines up with this blue trend line here. And that is a measured move using this blue line as resistance and this line as support. And that's another falling broadening wedge. And guys, I know this seems simple, but it is simple. I think a lot of people overcomplicate this stuff. And if you're day trading, you know, you can do this in smaller time frames. Day trading is not for me. I don't have time. But the measured move off that is around the 90. Actually, let's go back here. Where did it actually break out? Yeah, I would use that. So the breakout from that is around 92.15. So that's the target. If we break this 81.57, we'll probably come back out, test it for support, and continue up, and that would be the next target. But like I said, as of right now, I think there's a good possibility we see this 70.25 here. Let's go back into the daily. We already looked at the RSI. So let's look at the big measured move. And again, the bigger they are, obviously, the longer they're going to take. But this was a falling wedge I was watching here in the yellow. Do the measured move off of that, and that gets us up to the $170 range. And that would be breaking the neckline of the cup and handle, which I'm going to show you in a minute, at 147. So that's what I'm looking at there. Let's go into, you know what, I could show you the cup and handle now. All right, so we've been watching this as a cup and a handle. If we come back up here and test the neckline of the cup and handle, that is around the 146, 147 region, and we measure the cup, put it up to the breakout, that gets us up to the $240 range. I do see us definitely getting there, in my opinion, by the end of the year, but we could go much higher, and I'll show you why in the weekly. So if we look at the weekly, right back here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's look at the RSI real quick. Yeah, in the RSI, same thing. We're making lower lows in the RSI and no lower lows in the price action. Hidden bullish divergence, guys. All right, so back in 2017, Litecoin fell from August to September 65%. We fell here from June to August, or to September, actually August. That was a 56% drop. Over here, Litecoin was dead. Over here, Litecoin was dead, right? Litecoin is not dead, in my opinion, guys. As you can see, in November, we got back up to this peak, which was 97. We went from 97 all the way down to 32, right? Then by November, we got back up to that 97 and blew through it. And that was a 328% gain. That got us up to the $400 range. So anyone that's saying we can't get up to around 500, you know, I'm not saying this is going to happen for sure, but I'm going to show you how it can. So in November, we got back up to this neckline here, right? We broke through, and by December, we were up 328% to $420. Now, if we do the same thing, get up to this 147 mark by November, and we break through and have another parabolic run, and if we only went 300%, that would get us to the $581 range. So that is what I'm looking at with Litecoin, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos, and leave your comments to win the the free aluminum sign. We'll be doing the drawing tomorrow. So click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head, smash the likes, leave your comments. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you later. I may be doing a live stream tonight. Take it easy. Have a great day. Don't forget to check out the wife's webpage. Bye.